Right, welcome back. Last time we took Trebizond's territory and started working towards getting Kartvelia vassalized diplomatically, which they're willing to do. In fact, they were willing to ally me too, despite the historical neutral thing. Yeah. We're also declared war on Durazo because their only ally is the Papal States, which makes it easy to fight them. Which is excellent. Though I'm gonna have a tough time with Naples later on, but that's a later problem. Yeah, there's also the fact that the conquests, well, the Genoan provinces after they were cord, gave me enough dev percentage to embrace commercialization, so I went ahead and did so. So I don't need to worry about institutions until, well, 1500 rolls around. That's when casual literacy comes around. Just wait until then. Though Colombian imports could come in at any time. And eventually will. I could work towards colonization, but that's going to be difficult. Okay, so for exploration, you need commercialization, 59 without Diplotech 33 and 50 naval force limit. Oh, so once I hit Diplotech 33, I can colonize even without naval ideas. Alright. I mean, I might go for naval ideas anyway if I want to work towards the colonization game, but I'm so far away that it's going to be... I don't even... Where's the expedition thing? Ah. Expedition unlock. I need tech level 25 in order to get France up here. 27 for West Africa, 28 for the Gulf of Guinea. In order to get to the Americas, I need 30. Or more. Yeah. Plus my trade situation means that colonization isn't going to be all that helpful anyway. Guaranteed by the oh. I didn't even see that. Oops. That's not according to plan. That is not according to plan. I'm gonna have to beat up the Ottomans, aren't I? Oh no. It shouldn't be that hard actually. I could just walk over to their capital, siege it down as quickly as I can manage. I hope I can do that quickly. And then peace them out. Is there anything that I specifically want for missions? Yeah. Of course I do. Eventually I want all of their territory, but for now I think it would be best just to have them no longer ally Yochi or Luz, because I can't fight Yochi or Luz even on a one-on-one. Or well, I really don't want to fight Yochi or Luz one-on-one. Yeah, that's the best way to put it. Apparently the battle was won. I wasn't paying attention. Certainly looks like it was won. Oh, yep, it was won. No treaties, war reps. bunch of cash. Isn't someone going to siege this one down? Yeah, they'll get to it. Time to siege down actual Karaman. Yeah, this is probably a good point to stop. Right, grab tech. Block books. Another idea group. Multiple mass. Ship durability plus 2%. Trade range plus 50. Longer barrels. Morale damage. Take my reserves minus 5%. Infantry fire plus 0.15. Artillery fire plus 0.1. Well, it's going to be a military idea group. I could go for naval ideas in order to go for exploration, but I don't really see the point of doing that. Some other time, perhaps. And even with the tech, I've got enough mill points for 2 ideas, maybe 3? Well, let's grab them anyway, as many as I can. Regular operations. When you have thousands of soldiers in service during peacetime, you have to give them something to do. Routine maneuvers keep them occupied and identify the operational realities of certain hypothetical scenarios. Movement speed plus 15%. Do have enough for another idea. Excellent. Military families. My father was a soldier, and his father before him, and his father before him. Frankly, it's a mystery how the bloodline managed to get this far. Manpower recovery speed plus 20%. And permanent stations. Permanent soldiery requires a permanent place for them to stand around in the weather all day. Stability increase interval minus 2.5%. Rebel suppression efficiency plus 33%. War is going well. I was not expecting the Ottomans to be protecting... And of course, they automatically IR Korean. Not as scary as Yochi-Alus, but still kind of terrifying. Great. Yeah, okay, so war is going reasonably well. I do want to get a lot of cores back for, well, Kartvelia. Specifically those that the Karamanid zone. Takat can be ignored for later, I guess, or maybe just grabbed immediately. I'm not entirely sure. I'm gonna need to at least siege this down in order to get an idea for what I can grab. Plus, I do want to grab some provinces off of Servan if I can. Again, lots and lots of Kartvelia cores. A lot of them, quite a few of them will actually just stick around. Simply because of, well, primary culture. Though some of these will die out around 1500. 1489 for some of these. Really far down inside of Kurdistan. Yes, Kurdistan exists. Kind of weird. Ubids are here with 2. They have 2. Doesn't seem like we lost any more territory. France is definitely dying. Looks like they just had another war they got involved into. And England's trying to unify Ireland. Oh. That might not have been enough to protect you. Looks like most of Iraq was been picked up by Banu Khalid. Yeah, well, there's not much else to say, really. Oh, I probably should do internal political stuff, yeah. Arrange a strategic marriage. Any reforms I want to do? Well, I don't have mill points, so My state reach isn't particularly high on its own. Pretty much the only thing I can do is depoliticize the higher officials, which would require mill points. So, yeah, okay. I burned all of my ideas. I can just safely ignore you for now. Perform show of devotion. I am not opposing populist reforms. I've got rebel issues. They're generally minor and can be ignored for the moment, but dumping +8 national unrest is not a good idea. It will cause things to collapse. Although if I had bureaucratic influence, I would be able to do this. Dang it. Okay. Some other time, perhaps. Yeah. Oh, I should have fabricated a claim on this province. Look at it, it's got 15 dev. Yeah, I don't plan on taking it right now anyway. The claims are just there because it's going to take a long while for me to piece apart these guys, because they're, well, one of them, they were both allied to Yakiolus. Yeah, the Ottomans are guaranteeing Kurman, so I used the peace deal in order to get them to break their alliance, but now they're allied to Kurim, which is still kinda terrifying. They're a lot closer, but they're also smaller. Yeah. My military is slightly unstable with manpower counts, so hopefully the increased loyalty of the nobility means I'll be getting extra manpower. At least until the next set of loyalty gain, in which I can force a shift. Maybe more taxes, or possibly increase the amount of manpower I get from them. And reduce the cost of that so I get even more manpower. Honestly, with the fact of how good my taxation system is, because woo! Byzantium starts with meritocracy. Oh well. Byzantium Romaeon starts with meritocracy, which means I can get more, as well as a huge amount of state reach, which means I can get reforms through once I build a capital and a decent center of learning. It means, well, I get a huge amount of revenue from all that stuff, though there is the issue of high amounts of corruption. But that's being worked on. Yeah, worked on well. Still dropping by 1% a year, despite, you know, the reforms being not that long, well, a while ago. A decade ago. State corruption is also still dropping. Which is great. That I'm still going to have to work on, yeah. State corruption is also something I'm going to have to work on eventually, but, well, provincial corruption is kind of more important sometimes. Yeah. I've gone on for long enough, probably. I'm still ranked 2 Great Power, I believe. Yeah, though Castilla's starting to catch up somewhat. So they grab a bunch. Yeah, that's definitely new territory. They grabbed some new territory off of France in a war. That's at Brittany. And Burgundy. Yeah. France is dying. Who knows? Burgundy might turn into... Nah. Country formation is very restrictive. Or somewhat restrictive. Okay, I'm not exactly sure how I should define restrictive at this point. I just realized I was thinking about Victoria 3 for some reason, which is even more restrictive. And Crusader Kings has almost no restrictions whatsoever. So you don't need a specific culture to form most titles, unless it's very special titles, and my only experience with Crusader Kings is Crusader Kings 2 anyway, and I mostly play after the end on that one. When I do play, and I haven't played in ages. Okay, I've gone on for long enough. Restrictive country formation or now? Yeah. I'll see you again next time. Until then, bye. Wow, we went 8 years on this one? Jeez. It did go fast this time.